Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in a beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And maybe we need some more light in this room. Just a little bit more. Just a little. It's early in the morning, well, afternoon. And before we get into the video, I want to say one thing. As we get closer and closer to the time, be mindful of what's going on around you. What I mean by that is, there's a lot of stuff at play this year. This is an election year. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. I already know how that works. You aren't here for that. But what I want you to do, if you are able to vote, look at these candidates. Look into them. Don't just vote just to vote. That's better than not voting at all, but vote. Research these candidates. See what platforms they have. You're never going to find somebody who fits everything that you want, but if they fit a majority of what you're looking for, maybe that's who you need to lean towards. That being said, if you can get out here and play Pokemon Go, you can get out here and vote. We can do that. So that's the only thing I'm asking for you right now. That said, let's get into what's going on right now. You've got Beedrill. Yes, there was no way to get Mega Beedrill energy. I keep wanting to say candy. It's energy. That was until recently. Now, last video we read off a whole bunch of stats about all these different events coming up, and if you do millions of raids or something like that, you can unlock the Mega Houndoom. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to do my part of it, but with this research having to do at least 4 of these raids, I think I've done my part. Now, I am over the whole Charizard. Yes, there's an X and a Y, so you see Charizard 50% of the time, right? The other 50% is going to be either Blastoise or Venusaur. And it seems like it's a lot more Blastoise than Venusaur, but it's all in where you're at, right? So here it is right here, step 1, and I didn't record a whole bunch of this or even what the professor was saying because it's just, hey, Weedle. Okay, so I'm not going to bellyache too much about how I feel about the Mega Raids. Just know that Niantic is listening. They did change the amount of energy you receive, but the whole 4-hour thing, like I'm on the clock now while I'm making this video. I'm on the clock on whatever Pokemon that I have Mega Evolved. There's no stop button to save the rest of that Mega for later. That's got to be fixed. Niantic, if somebody that is affiliated with Niantic that's watching this, or you're watching this and you know somebody affiliated with Niantic, get them to watch this. That being said, step 1 of 4. I already completed that. I don't remember what it was, but there you had catch 7 bug-type Pokemon, power up a Pokemon 7 times, and the first one was probably, catch a certain amount of Pokemon or something like that. I don't remember. If you know, let me know in the comments. But see here, you got 35 energy, you got some, man, that X is covering up, but you got some of these Stardust as rewards and then some XP. So it ends in a few more days. I know it said 6 here when I started it, but you get one of these upgrades. So we're going to go from that to, how it works is I did a Mega Raid. I think it was like berry some Pokemon. I give some Pokemon some berries. I had just done a Mega Raid that morning, getting an oil change, and then bam, what's here? Battle in a raid, battle in a Mega Raid. Niantic loves to do that because more often than not, if you haven't looked at these websites that spoil things and leak information, you don't know what's coming up. So if you were like me and wanted to keep it fresh, guess what's there? Battle in a raid, battle in a Mega Raid. I had just done that, and I could have had both of these for the next step, but we're going to do it again anyway. So we did that, battle another trainer. I won a Battle League, because I don't even remember meeting up with anybody to do this, but thank God Battle League is useful for that, if nothing else. 40 energy here, and some more Stardust that is also covered by the X. So sorry about that. So the good news is from there, we had 3 of 4, which you had to battle in 3 raids, so 3 more raids. I think you had to battle 3 grunts. So fortunately, Jesse and James showed up, and I took care of them, and then 1 more guy. So not a whole lot of travel. And then Mega Evolve a Pokemon. So that's going to bring us to here. So here's some footage. Finally, some footage, right? I'm looking for pretty much a Beedrill that's at least 3 stars. Yes, a shiny would look cool, but Beedrill, it being a bug type, doesn't have type advantage over anybody right now. I think it's bug and grass maybe, so maybe like bug and poison. So no type advantage really. I mean, I would love to use that against a Blastoise maybe, but Charizard is beating this thing down, right? Both versions. And on top of that, you've got, Venusaur, which is not really going to do a whole lot too. But hey, we had to look for the Mega, and here we are getting these rewards for it. Mega Evolve a Pokemon. And then Mega Evolve a Pokemon 1 time is also something. So I got the Buffalont. Shout out to Shane. He hooked your boy up. Been inviting him to a lot of raids. I invite a lot of y'all to raids. So it doesn't mean that I enjoy just being the only one out there sometimes. I would prefer that some of y'all come out there, but it's another thing that I'm going to bellyache about. You got to use start times, guys. We got to do that. We got to be better organized, especially if we're all at home doing this. It's a disservice to just say, hey, this is near me. Who wants in? And then immediately lobby. If you put a time and somebody's actually genuinely interested in making the raid, you give them time to say, oh, instead of 10:55, how about 11:10 or something like that? And then we can have more people, because what happens here is, and you'll see shortly, or maybe not since I deleted the footage, we basically had a raid that only 3 or 4 people came in because somebody else did what I just said. They put a raid up and people chose to do that one. They didn't have enough passes or weren't paying attention, or maybe still capturing the other Pokemon. And then when I had the call time set, they weren't ready because they jumped in another one. No problem with somebody putting that up there, but if you see that somebody put 10:40 start time, don't jump in at 10:38 posting what you've got and jumping over their time. Make your own time. That way if your time is seen, I could either flex mine or you flex yours. So it's not rocket science there. It's courtesy. Everybody wants to just do their raid and be gone. That's cool. But respect people who are constantly providing raids for other people other than you and the 5 or so people that you're frequently inviting. That's all I'm saying. So the footage here ended, and here's what I'm actually talking about here. We had to do this one twice because of a situation I just described, right? So Cresselia, Fell Stinger is not going to do anything against that. Cresselia being psychic. You think, hey, Bug is going to do a whole lot. So I'm not sure if other people had their Mega in there, but they did have the Mega Evolution sign indicating that they had a Mega Pokemon active. So while it would be cool that, whatever Pokemon you have in there does more damage, actually, maybe that does happen. I think when you have your Mega evolved, it does do more damage for everybody. The problem is right now, I think Cresselia was boosted. I could be wrong, somebody fact check me, but she wasn't going down easy, okay? Maybe if it was Sunday morning. See what I did there? No, the Megas, they seem to help a little, but nothing really excited about Beedrill. So we're on the quest for the shinies. We got a couple of y'all that, you get invited to these a lot, and no problem, love to have you, can't do them without you, but do everyone a solid and return the favor. If people are inviting you, look out your window, drive around when you're out doing errands, and post something that's around you. You don't always have to necessarily do them. it would be ideal, but at least keep things going. So if there is something that people don't see and they want to do it or they need to do it, they know it's there. This group doesn't work off of one or two people constantly doing stuff. I've been doing that for years. I can't sustain that. It's just not fun. I do this to get out and interact, to FaceTime, not to just, hey, here it is. The first 5 people get it. That's not what this is about here. So if you can't get out because you don't want to, that's cool. But just mind you that if I'm constantly inviting you to these, I'm hoping that you at least not necessarily invite me, but post raids that you see to invite other people. Now, here we did a lot better this time. Like I said, the first time we did this, I invited 5 and only 3 got in. So there was just 4 of us, and it did not end well. And because of the whole start time not being posted by this other individual who was doing raids and people flocked to that, I ended up going to another location at the time I set for the second raid that I was trying to do to get the 3. And people had already done it, or people who hadn't did not respond because maybe they thought we weren't going to be able to do it. So that was a little nerve-wracking. I normally give it some time before I make these videos, but I hadn't put one up this week for you guys, so this is all this raw emotion right here. Word vomit. That's what this is right here. So I'm going to wrap it up soon. Got some stuff I need to take care of around the house. Kitchen walls being painted. Fun times. So Cresselia is defeated. Down goes Frazier. Some more rare candy. We've got the battle in 3 raids. So let's look and see. 1584, not really all that great. And I believe I ended it right there, right? But wait, there's more. So after clicking that, we look in here and we see Pinsir. Pinsir, another bug Pokemon, but whatever. Pinsir can be good for something. I mean, I'm waiting for the Mega for him as well. So yes, I'm driving around here, that annoying passenger thing. Catch 4 out of 5 bug-type Pokemon is here. That's what they've got here. So special research is complete. I got the energy there, and step 4 is usually always just collecting stuff, right? I love that. I love that there's nothing extra in the step 4 because it's just a relief for me. Yes, we have more days, but now I can focus on the shiny Lebia. I can't pronounce that thing. Basically, the bug Pokemon. You know, looks like a. I can't even think of the name of the bug. I don't even know if I captured it on video, but it's shiny. It's available, so we'll look and see that. Roserade here was 2 stars, so maybe I could trade it. You know, you do have to use items to get it to that, I think. But yeah, that was the research. It was a nice little jab here. Next video, we're going to showcase a community day, and that'll be Porygon. So that should be exciting because that's also what we can use some of these upgrades for. So footage is done here. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching and for your constant support. We've got some Mario stuff coming up. I will be streaming that. I've got some overlays and all that fancy stuff that all these guys on Twitch have now. I've got that going on my streams. You'll see that on YouTube. I'm actually finishing up Paper Mario Origami King before I jump into that. So stay tuned for all that, and I will see you in the next one. Captain Sensation!